include incidents of current crimes pending in court or certain employee actions, but by and large, most records are available to the general public. There are waiting periods and how long it takes to actually get the FOIL request, but the law requires that the city provide the records within a certain number of days.
As you already heard, I'm Carl. I grew up in Saratoga Springs, and I went to college at Siena College over in Loudonville, where I majored in history and political science. After that, I went to St. John's Law School down in Queens, and I moved to Schenectady, and after I graduated and took a job at the Schenectady District Attorney's Office. I worked there for a few years in the Special Victims Unit, prosecuting sex crimes and domestic violence cases, and then in the beginning of 2012, I started working here in the Law Department. So my main duties here in the Law Department are to supervise the city code prosecutions and defend the city in small claims cases, and I also handle some of the day-to-day activities of the office between the paralegals and the two assistant corporation counsels. You've heard a lot up to this point about what we do here in the Law Department, and it's also important to mention a couple of things that we don't do. First of all, we can't provide anyone with legal advice on almost any topic. Our client is the city of Schenectady, and even though people come here with questions that we sometimes can answer, we're really not allowed to talk about anyone's personal situations. So if you come here and ask, we're not trying to be rude, we're just not allowed to help you with some of the things that people ask us to. Other things that people sometimes come here for that we can't help them with are traffic tickets. Traffic tickets are handled by the Schenectady City Court, and we're the city of Schenectady. And the names sound similar, but they're actually two separate entities, and we don't have any access to their documents or records, and their office is right down the hall in room 204. Parking tickets as well. Even though the city does issue parking tickets, we can't help you with them up here in the Law Department. The City Traffic Bureau is over on Albany Street, where they can help you if you have an issue with any parking ticket you receive. Another thing we receive a lot of requests for, and people come in here for a lot, is copies of the videos taken by street video cameras. And those cameras are all administered by the county, so if you come in here for that, unfortunately we're going to have to send you up to the county to do a FOIL request with them. Just a couple other things, some public records, marriage certificates, birth certificates, dog licenses, that kind of stuff. That's handled here in City Hall, but you'll find that down in the city clerk's office. The thing I like most about the job is that I get the chance to interact with the public a lot. I get to go to a lot of community group meetings, and then I can take the concerns I hear there, right to the corporation counsel, the mayor, or this.
Hello, my name is John Polster. I am the corporation counsel for the city of Schenectady, and you might be wondering why I'm called the corporation counsel. Originally, when cities were set up, they were a municipal corporation, and the corporation had a counsel or attorney, and over the years it has just been referenced as corporation counsel. Basically, everything that goes on through the city, one way or another, this office is involved with. You have heard from other members of my office about the various responsibilities that each has, and we act as a team here, oftentimes covering for each other, but we are involved with just about everything that is happening. With the various boards, the zoning board, planning board, we wind up dealing with a lot of people that are trying to develop things in the city. We do the tax foreclosures to make sure that the people who are supposed to pay property taxes pay those taxes. That is the revenue that the city uses to run its operations. The basic function of this office is to provide advice to just about every department within the city whenever there is a legal question. And that can be on a contract. Is this term okay? Is that term okay? When the city sells property through development, we would handle the closing. We oversee all personnel issues. Any and all contracts have to go through our office for approval. Our days vary depending on the workload, depending on what is needed at any particular moment, attempting to make sure that everything that gets done properly and to the satisfaction of the public. One of the things that I find very gratifying in this job is that we are, as a whole, very much able to have input into the way things are done And obviously, the sole function of the government is to provide services to the population in the city. And sometimes there is dispute over how something should be done. And there are generally always trade-offs that we have to deal with. But this office can have input to say, no, we should do it this way because it provides this benefit, or it costs less, or whatever. There can be many factors that would come into play. But we have an opportunity to play a very active role in making the government more responsive and allowing it to provide better service to its citizens.
We hope that you have enjoyed this short behind-the-scenes look at the Law Department. If you have any questions or need any further information, please feel free to contact us. And again, thank you for watching. Have a good day.